One of my favorite things lately has been interacting with all of the other like-minded small business owners inside of my free online community. If you want access to free resources, tools, trainings, tons of great sales advice, and just general encouragement for your business journey, then click the link in the show notes and join myself and other small business owners inside the She Sells Differently Facebook group today. I am a recovering perfectionist, and this has been a huge lesson for me because let's face it, things will never go perfect. And so learning how to let myself be human and to give myself grace and move on and learn from my mistakes, that has been such a gift that I have given myself this year, and I am so grateful. Hi, friends. Welcome to She Sells Differently, the show for aspiring women entrepreneurs looking to overcome the fear of selling and grow thriving businesses from a place of authenticity and confidence. I'm Andy Hart, and it wasn't all that long ago that I was a sales executive for a Fortune 500 company. But I knew in my heart that I was called to use my gifts for something more, something different. That's exactly why I created the She Sells Differently podcast. Each episode is going to deliver you business strategies, tools, and mindset shifts to help set you and your brand apart from our culture's expectations. It's time to elevate your sales and build a profitable, sustainable business you're proud of, one built on integrity, grace, and humility. It's time to learn how to sell differently. Happy Thanksgiving to all of the She Sells Differently listeners. Whether you are a product maker or an entrepreneur or none of the above, you come here and listen to this podcast each week. As I so often say, regardless of what your role or your job in life is, we are all selling something every single day. So it is my hope and prayer that you learn something new each time you tune in to this podcast. It has truly been a labor of love for me to create this podcast this year, and it has absolutely succeeded beyond my wildest imaginations. And I cannot wait to bring you more content in the new year and have so many exciting plans for 2025 coming up. So just wanted to pause for a moment and say thank you from the bottom of my heart for tuning in to the She Sells Differently podcast, and happy Thanksgiving to you and yours. On today's podcast episode, as a Thanksgiving special, I am going to keep this fairly short and sweet and just give you 10 things that I am thankful for this year that actually might surprise you. And really, my goal is to get you thinking about the things in your life that might surprise you that you are thankful for this year. So without delaying any further, here are the 10 things that I am thankful for this year that might surprise you. Number 1 is the sudden spark of inspiration in the middle of mundane task. I don't know if you have ever experienced that just creativity that sneaks up on you in the surprising moments, and you reach for that notebook and you've got to scribble it down. Maybe it's in the middle of the night for you, or maybe it's in the middle of a meeting. But I have loved experiencing that like never before this year, and I get those sparks of inspiration all of the time. And so often as an entrepreneur, there are a lot of mundane tasks because a lot of us, we are solopreneurs. We work by ourselves, or maybe we have a virtual assistant, but there are a lot of mundane tasks. But having that exciting spark of creative inspiration and something that you can do to serve your clients well, or to motivate, encourage, inspire your ideal client is just exciting. And so I love getting those sudden inspiration and creativity moments. And I actually keep a running list of, I call them harebrained ideas. So I can come back to them because obviously you can't implement them all at once. But that has been something I've been really grateful for this year. I have not had that like I have had as an entrepreneur. So number 2, the realization that you don't have to do it all. And I have really had to learn how to embrace delegation and teamwork like I have never had to do before, because as I said before, as an entrepreneur, you cannot do it all by yourself. And so I have been so grateful to delegate tasks to other people that have amazing skills in different areas, whether that be my operations manager for my candle company or my podcast manager, shout out to Liz, or my amazing virtual assistant, Dinos. It has been such a blessing to have different people on my team that can pick up where I cannot do everything myself. The third thing I am thankful for this year that might surprise you is for that client feedback that wasn't exactly what you were expecting. This could come in the form of criticism or even some sharp words that really were probably meant to tear you down, but at the end of the day, it only ignites a fire in you. If you have been following me for very long, you know I have been in sales for over 18 years now, and it is very hard to hear clients be negative about different aspects of a program or your business. But at the end of the day, when you learn how to deal with those clients and you learn how to rise above it, it really does light a fire in you to rise above and to not let them steal your positive energy. It also helps you appreciate the amazing clients that you love to work with. Number 4, having the courage to say no. This has been a huge lesson in my life and in my business this year, but setting healthy boundaries and learning how to turn down the wrong opportunities in order to make room for the right ones. And so I will link the episode that I did on setting healthy boundaries in your business. But that is a vital lesson that everyone must learn, not only in their business, but also in their life. But I am so thankful that the Lord has taught me this lesson this year to set healthy boundaries and learn the courage to say no, even when you can face harsh criticism and sometimes even lose clients or lose friends, because you will learn that your life and your work is so much more peaceful and you are living and fulfilling your God-given purpose. The 5th thing that I am thankful for this year are those unexpected compliments from clients or followers. These are just those small affirmations that really fuel your motivation. Let me pause here and say that I never want to place my identity as a sales strategist or coach or podcaster in those compliments or those affirmations. But it is a kind motivation that people are listening and people are implementing what you are saying and that their businesses are benefiting from your experience. Number 6, I am so thankful for those moments of doubt. They have really led to building that inner strength and that resiliency as an entrepreneur. And let me tell you, those moments of doubt, they come a lot as an entrepreneur because, as I mentioned a couple of episodes back in the 5 lessons or the 5 things that I wish someone had told me before I began this entrepreneurial journey, this journey is unlike anything that I have ever experienced, and it really will take everything that you have. And so there are a lot of moments of doubt, and the imposter syndrome is very real, but it has also led me to really dig deep and trust in the Lord and lean on my faith like never before. And perhaps that is one of the biggest gifts that I am thankful for this year is having those moments of doubt. And really, dare I say, not lean on my own inner strength because it is not my strength, but the Lord's. The seventh thing that I'm thankful for this year is the grace to forgive myself when things didn't go perfectly. I am a recovering perfectionist, and this has been a huge lesson for me because let's face it, things will never go perfect. And so learning how to let myself be human and to give myself grace and move on and learn from my mistakes, that has been such a gift that I have given myself this year, and I am so grateful. Number 8, unexpected learning opportunities. Let me tell you, in addition to giving myself grace, I have also been given grace and kindness from others when I have misstepped. And I have truly been humbled and been shown great kindness when others have given me feedback with the genuine motive of wanting me to succeed and out of love as a fellow entrepreneur. And they wanted to help me be a better business owner. And those unexpected learning opportunities have been such a grace in my life this year. It would have been very easy to turn around and be defensive and to let my pride rear its ugly head. But I took the time to learn from those experiences, and they really grew and stretched me as an entrepreneur. And I am so grateful for those relationships that I have built and developed, and for those people that gave me such kind feedback out of genuine love and desire to help me be better and to help me succeed. It was truly one of the greatest gifts that I have received this year. Number 9 of things that might surprise you that I am extremely thankful for this year, the joy of seeing others succeed. This is something that is the same, yet on a completely different level from my time in corporate America. I truly loved seeing my people succeed when I was in corporate. But as an entrepreneur, when you see your clients invest in a program that you created yourself and you see their wins and they share their excitement with you, it makes your day, and it brings me such joy to be on the journey with them. And last but certainly not least, the 10th thing that I am thankful for this year that surprised me is major life changes, however bittersweet, that lead you home. So after 22 years of living away from family, I am moving back home to be close to my dear family. So by the time that this episode airs, Lord willing, I will have moved to Arkansas and be living within a mile of my parents, my brother, sister-in-law, and my precious, precious nephew and niece. And I could not be more excited, but also very saddened to leave my dear community in North Carolina. And major life changes are hard. But it's also exciting when you know the Lord is leading you closer to family, especially when you have not lived in the same town with them since you left high school. So I am so excited to do family dinners on Friday night, to be able to hang out with my sweet niece and nephew, and just lots of fun things to look forward to. So would appreciate your prayers as I make that transition, and also say goodbye to precious community in North Carolina, but also thankful that this world is not our home and that this is only temporary goodbye. So I will leave you with this scripture today from Isaiah 12:3, and it is my prayer that my life and my work exemplifies this scripture, especially in light of this season of Thanksgiving. Isaiah 12:3, give thanks to the Lord, call upon his name, make known his deeds among the peoples, proclaim that his name is exalted. Thanks for joining today. I hope that this episode has caused you to be thankful for unexpected things in your life. And I hope that you tune in next week for another episode of the She Sells Differently podcast. All right, that's a wrap on today's episode of She Sells Differently. Friends, it would be a huge blessing to me if you would take 2 seconds to rate and subscribe to my podcast. New episodes drop every Wednesday. Until then, I'm cheering you on in your entrepreneurial journey. See you next time.